Alright, backyard test. This is going to be the Klarus G20 and the Klarus XT30R. First, started off with a 3000 lumen Klarus G20. Boom! There you go. That is a floodlight. Look at that. Now let's switch it over to the Klarus XT30R, and we're just going to stick turbos. How about that? Boom. Look at this thing. This thing is nuts. Lights my tree up like nobody's business. Lights the neighbor's trees up. And lights the sky up. Shine it up on some clouds. You know. Look at that. Thing goes clear over there. Definitely something you should probably take out of town. Alright guys, so if you can see over in the distance there, let me move this stuff around a little bit, but there's a little tower over there. Let's kick this up a notch, shall we? Here we go. But look at that beam shot, guys. This thing is crazy. Look at this. Just keeps going. Look at that. Yeah, it's really cold out here, so. But yeah, if you're looking down a road, not a big deal, you know. Lights everything up all the way down. This thing's better than my car headlights. Hey guys, Nick here with Gear Nut, and this is the Klarus XT30R. And I am super excited about this light. Hope you enjoyed some of the footage, and you guys need to check this thing out. So, let's get the negatives out of the way about this light. So if you have a bunch of 18650s and you think you're going to throw it in this XT30R, you're mistaken. It has a proprietary battery. Actually, it has an integrated 7.4 volt 3400 milliamp hour battery. So they have to do that because of their charging system. So they have their proprietary charging system. That's how you charge it. That simple. Comes with a cable, comes with everything you need, you know. If you want to use two 18650s, go check out the XT30. The XT30 allows you to use your 18650s, but if you want the extra performance, check out the XT30R. So, the other negative thing I'm going to start off with right off the bat, I know, Gear Nut, geez, negativity, but these are the only two things I could ever find wrong with this light. So, if you're going to put this on an M4 or an AR-15, you're going to have to buy the 1-inch offset mount because of this huge bezel. You know, you can't do the onset because the bezel is so big, and some of the places you want to put it, not a good idea. So, buy the 1-inch offset mount and pick up the TRS-1 dual remote switch. If you do this, the light is going to have 100% functioning ability on your weapon. So, GearNet, why would you recommend someone put a flashlight on their weapon? Okay, well, I'm going to go from my aspect of it, and I live in Nebraska, the center of Nebraska, and I have a lot of friends that are farmers slash ranchers. And when it's calving season, and you have baby calves being born, and a bunch of coyotes coming around and eating those baby calves, you have a problem. So, you stick this on your M4 or your AR-15, no more problem with them coyotes. So, law enforcement, I'm not sure what they allow you guys to do, but this is an extraordinary light. I would highly urge you guys that enforce any laws. If you have to search a field, this is a nice light to do it. It's portable. If you have to search parks and stuff like that, if you're looking for a nice little duty light in your security guard, this is a nice one if you need an extreme distance. We're talking you know, 3 million candle power spotlight in your hand or on your tool belt. Speaking of tool belt, look at this. Boom. The belt sheath. So, D-ring clip, little molly loop kind of style. You can put it on a bag or another loop here for your belt. Really awesome design for Klarus. The only downside about this is that tactical ring likes to get hung up, but you can take this ring off no problem. Just unscrew your tail cap, pop your ring off, put your tail cap back on. No more problem with getting it off your belt quickly. So that eliminates that. I'm going to do a separate review on the 1-inch offset and the TRS1 switch. As soon as I mount this on a weapon, I am going to do a video on that. So I'm still debating between a Barrett 50 caliber and an AR-15. I haven't decided yet. So hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know which video you would like to see, and I'll see what I can make happen. So, anywho, the charging of this light, pretty sure you guys understand. Magnetic little proprietary charging thing. It's got a USB port on one side plugged into a battery bank, and you can plug that into whatever you want. And you just come up to the light, you just click it on there like so, and it's got a little red light right here on the side switch. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's showing that it's charging. You unplug that and you turn the light on, and it'll show you green, orange, red. It'll flash red. That's your battery meter. So Klarus, tipping my hat to you. Battery meter slash charging. Awesome. And a side switch at the same time. But if you don't like this side switch, push and hold it, and it's going to blink. Boom. You just locked your side switch out. But this is a tactical light, gear nut. You just locked it out. No, I just locked this switch. Because you come back here to this tactical switch right here. This is the best tactical switch I've ever seen in all of my days. You compare that, or you combine that with this tactical ring that rotates, and you got a humdinger, man. You got a home run. Look at that. So I got this set up in outdoor mode. That's why we didn't get our strobe. But so this is going to be low in outdoor mode, or if you have it in tactical mode, this is going to be your strobe. And if you don't like that and you want instant high or instant turbo, basically it's instant turbo because it's 1,800 lumens. But you push this, soft click, don't push a full click, and it's just momentary. Full click, it's on. Click it again, it's off. That is a tactical tail switch. I don't care what anybody says. I love this tail switch. So, if you don't like that ring, we're going to take it off real quick. And I'm going to disassemble this light and show you the battery. Whoopsies. Don't worry. It's drop proof. I think up to 2 meters. No, just 1 meter. 1 meter. So, be careful, gear nut. So, this is your battery. Your whole main body tube is your proprietary battery. So, I'm not too worried about that. Klarus has a 5-year warranty. I'm sure if this had any issues in 5 years, they would send it back or send you a new one, you know, and you just put a new one in. And if after that warranty expired, I'm pretty sure that you could just buy another one of these from them and continue to use your light. So that's awesome. If you guys are wondering, I just took my flashlight apart, I don't know how to put it back together. Fine threads, emitter. Coarse threads down here, tail cap. That's it. This is your nice little ring that comes off and on. Just a little O-ring holds it on. Push, pop, it's on. So that's your body tube. That's your tail cap. And this right here is where all the magic happens, kids. So it has a stainless steel little strike bezel. If you're not a fan of that, you can just take and unscrew it. It falls off. If you don't like that, you can take and put some Loctite on there and really have to unscrew it. And at this point, you can add pretty much any type of filter. I believe they have green, red, and blue. So if you need a color filter, that's how you do it. You just screw it on here. I don't have those, but I'm really thinking about buying them because all the other products here, I absolutely love the build quality. So this is your reflector. And if you guys see that LED, that's an XHP35HID4 LED, and it's driven by a 7.4 volt, 3,400 milliamp hour battery. So when you put that with this reflector and this anti-reflective coated lens, you get a very powerful searchlight slash, I don't know, dub it the Excalibur. I mean, it's pretty much a laser. This is how I describe this to anybody that doesn't understand flashlights. It's pretty much a laser beam that is a flashlight. So you guys can see that anti-reflective, nice blue and purple we're getting right there. Here, let me see if I can really get it for you. There we go. So that is your anti-reflective coating on there. Very nice, very well done. Type 3 anodized coating, very durable. I have a lot of other lights like this, and it's got the same exact coating. Really awesome job. Side switch heat fins. So these are fins designed to dissipate the heat. This light does have ITS technology, so if it does get hot, don't worry about it. The light is going to automatically downgrade its output and even shut off if it has to. So you just keep using the light and it's going to take care of itself. You just worry about your task at hand and this light's going to take care of itself. So, you know, geez, what do we got? We got, you know, let's flip this over here. We got low, and that's going to be, geez, 20 lumens, 155 hours. And that's going to be medium, 100 lumens of 25 hours. That's going to be high of 400 lumens for 6 hours, 37 minutes. And next one up is turbo, and that's pretty horrible. Turbo is 1,800 lumens for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Let's turn that off. Bye-bye. Okay, so we're going to unlock our little side switch so I can show you easily something else. So you triple click, and it's going to take and blink, tell you that it's out of lockout mode. And you can lock this out and lock this out and have a totally locked out light. You just take and twist this a nice good quarter turn and the tail switch is locked out. You turn it back, now your tail switch is activated. And so what we're going to do is we're going to turn this light on, and strobe warning, this strobe is horrible. It's great, but if you have a problem with strobes, look away. So double click and there is your strobe. If you've, oh man, ah, dang, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Let me do this. All right, guys, let me turn that off for a second while I talk about it. If you've never seen a Klarus strobe, this has got to be the worst. My eyes are pretty bad right now. This has got to be the worst strobe for the person on this end of the flashlight. If you're over here, it's great. You're going to have a lot of fun. But if you're on the receiving side, it's horrible. Like, it's very disorienting. And this light with this reflector has got to be the worst strobe I've ever seen. It's probably the best strobe, but at the same time, if it gets in the wrong hands, somebody's going to have a bad day. And the person that's holding it is going to have a lot of fun. So don't shine this in anybody's eyes unless you are forced to. So that strobe is 1,800 lumens for 5 hours. I do not even want to think about that for 5 hours. That's horrible. So, hence the tactical application of this light. Yeah, that's nuts. So, let's turn this on, strobe it, and now let's do it again. That strobe is really affecting me right now. So turn it on, strobe, another double click. There's your SOS. SOS is not that bad. It's 100 lumens, and that can go for 75 hours. So that's cool. You know, if they had SOS in 1800 lumens, I don't think anybody would come and rescue you. They'd be like, that guy is a jerk. So strobe in 100 lumens, a really nice touch. This thing is IPX8 waterproof for what, 2 meters, I believe. That's about how deep it goes. If you want to change your settings from outdoors, we're in outdoors right now, so this is low, and there's 2 buttons. There's your high, there's your low. We want to switch this over to high and strobe. Then all we have to do is hold down this switch, and it's going to beep, or not beep, but basically blink, and it's going to go into lockout. There's lockout. You hold it just a little bit longer, and it's going to go, and it's strobing right now, but it looks like it's constantly on the camera. But you just keep holding this switch, and you just keep it on, and you come back here and you push this. So there's 1 blink. Let me do it again. There's 2 blinks, and that means you're in outdoor mode. And push it again, 1 blink, and that is tactical. So in tactical mode, you still have your instant turbo, 1800 lumens, and then you have your strobe. So you have momentary strobe if you push and just let up, but if you push and hold, yeah, man, that thing's bad. Then you let up and it's on. So you just tap it, it turns off. Momentary on turbo, you just soft click. If you want it on, you hard click and it turns on. Hard click and off. So Klarus, this is an absolutely outstanding light. I would recommend this to people that are in outdoors that have to look in canyons and ravines. I would recommend this to farmers / ranchers that have to check fields and look at livestock. I would recommend this to law enforcement officers, so game of parks, anybody that enforces laws. If you have to check playgrounds, you know, school playgrounds or anything like that, if you have to search a big distance, a long big distance, check this light out. So, and your hunters, you know, it's not bad to have a light that kind of shows a whole field. So, just as long as you're not a poacher. I don't appreciate that whatsoever. So, Klarus, this is a fantastic light. And FlashlightZ, thanks for sending this down for us to check out. I absolutely love it. And FlashlightZ has sponsored several of the... Let me check my pockets. I bet you got it. Oh, yeah. Several of the other Klarus line videos. And show your love and support. Go down in the description box below. Check the links to these products. And go over to FlashlightZ. I might even be able to get you a discount too. Check the description box below. And go show them some love. You know, they've been extremely kind and generous. So, just go over there and help them out. So, but they also do have other brands of flashlights too. So, that's what I got. So, I'm going to end this with what I would recommend. If you're going to weapon mount, make sure you get the offset mount and the TRS-1 dual remote switch. It'll make your life a lot easier. If you're just going to get it for the light, you're going to use it in your hand, you're going to throw it in your truck, or you're going to throw it in your duty vehicle, just get the light. Make sure you have a USB charging port in your vehicle or in a bag so that you can charge this light and don't have any issues. I'm currently using the Anchor battery bank, so it'll work with that too. But that's what I got. I hope you enjoyed the video, and just be careful with this. Don't be using it in your house or on close snowbanks because it will blind you. That's what I got. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll check you guys later.